Hello and welcome to another deck tech with LadyLavinias. In this one, we're going to be featuring a Touch of Pestilence, which is a very fun deck featuring Pestilent Spirit. Pestilent Spirit is a 3-mana 3/2 that says instants and sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. We use small spells like Blazing Volley, Shock, Chandra's Pyrohelix just to do a little bit of damage, but it does have Death Touch, so it will clear opponent's creatures. We have two alternate win cons being Banefire and Captive Audience as ways to also win the game. The idea is to get the Pestilent Spirit as fast as possible. We have ways to do that using our Crusader to draw extra cards. We also have a Chandra Fire Artisan to draw cards, as well as Theater of Horrors. So that's kind of our idea, is just to keep drawing the cards, hope opponent has a lot of creatures, and then remove all of them and swing in with that menace and do direct damage to face. So we're gonna see how it goes, and we'll get into the game. Now, you notice that I do have a now hood, as these videos have gone on. This is the third recording in the day, so we're just adding even more to this just for fun, because why not? Okay, so we have a flip land here. It doesn't unfortunately go with the Dragon Skull Summit because it is just a land and not a mountain. This hand isn't the best, but if we draw a land, it could be really nice. I'm gonna risk this because it'll make better content. If we can get a land, because then we can get our Pestilent Spirit out, and I can show you how things go with the Pyrohelix. So, the idea is probably going to get the Shatter Skull Smashing out first, and then, or actually, I think we should get the Dragon Skull Summit out first, just in case, because then we can at least use Carnival, Carnage, or the Pyrohelix. I almost did exactly the opposite of what I just said. Okay, so great. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to actually play this. I will pay 3 because I do want to hold up the Bone Crusher Giant as well. And that's a good one to use it on. So we're going to crush it into oblivion. We picked up a land, which is absolutely ideal. We are going to get a Pestilent Spirit out. It's a little dangerous because I can't immediately use it. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can draw another land. We're gonna go Bone Crusher here and try to get more removal out of opponent's hand. Okay, a vampire. That's ideal for us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Pestilent Spirit, and then we're gonna go Carnival Carnage on this thing to do 1 more damage to their face, and then get in for 4. Now, Pestilent Spirit might die from this, but we do have our Chandra to be able to find it. Sacrifices a creature, it's gonna be this Bone Crusher. So let's get in for 3 first, and I think I want to have the Ill-Gotten Inheritance to actually start going first. We'll play this tapped. That way we can get a ping just in case we get our Theater of Horrors, so that we can get even more card draw. This guarantees us hitting. Ooh, Revenge of Ravens. Okay. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop me from this, so I'm still going to attack because it's still better for us to do so. And then we're gonna go Chandra. I shouldn't have actually played that land. In case if this is a land, I'm gonna feel real bad. Okay, it's not, and it's a Pestilent Spirit, which is even worse, actually. I think I would rather have a land. So that's 1 out of the deck. There is 4. And now there's 2. in our deck. Okay, but that's okay. Ill-Gotten Inheritance is going on, and as well as Chandra, so that'll work. We will absolutely use Order of Midnight to go get our Pestilent Spirit, or this at this point. At this point, Bone Crusher Giant's actually going to be more beneficial to us. Play the land, we play our Order of Midnight, and we'll hold up our Bone Crusher just because, why not? We have our Pyro Helix just to deal with whatever we need. This should be game. Their own Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Alright, so that means that damage... Actually, we'll wait until end step, because we're good at playing Magic, in case they did have a main phase 2. Okay, so if I do this, makes them discard both their cards that they needed, and then that's game. Alright, just like that. Exactly like that. So we use Pestilent Spirit just to hold back and get all the creatures out of their hand, and try to just ping them slowly until they die. Let's go again, why not? Okay. So the idea is, again, you have multiple routes to victory. Having that Banefire and the Captive Audience in the deck just in case things don't go to plan and you have to start top decking. So this hand does not have a Pestilent Spirit in it, so I'm going to keep it because I want to show you what happens when you don't have it. The deck is much weaker when we do not have a Pestilent Spirit, just because we're not able to use its passive ability to our benefit. But we might be able to still get through with the Chandra to find one. We're going to play our Blood Crypt tapped. That'll keep us having our Dragon Skull Summit untapped. And hopefully we can use our Shock or something to keep them down. In this case, I'm actually going to get Shatterskull Smashing in tapped because I don't actually care about it, and we can keep up our Shock open, but both of them are untapped, but this, I mean, takes 3, so I'll just do that ahead of time. Johnny Pridemate is the perfect Shock target. Goodbye. Same verse as the first, Shatterskull Smashing enter tapped. That'll give us so that next turn we can go our Fire Artisan. We also have our Pyro Helix to deal with another one of these awful Pridemates that we might see. It is a Heliod, which is way worse. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go Chandra and start at least finding some things. Oh, and that was our Pestilent Spirit. We always get the Pestilent Spirit off the Chandra. It's so saddening. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. If we'd played our Ill-Gotten Inheritance, we would have drawn our Pestilent Spirit, so that's kind of sad. But that's what happens. Alright, so we're gonna draw first, not play the land just in case. Okay, so we're gonna play the land. We do this. So the Gideon's Company is too much of a problem. So we would need to... We can do both. So we're gonna play our Crusader. I might wait to have them do stuff to that. You know what? Let's do that. Because if they use their mana for the Heliod, it's like much better for us. My only worry is with playing a land. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see what they're gonna choose first before anything. Okay, they're choosing the Chandra. They're choosing not to do anything, but we're Or yeah, we're gonna absolutely kill this because I just can't with it. 2. Yeah. If this is the safer play, get through this. There's a captive audience, which is nice. And then I guess we go the ill-gotten inheritance, start pinging, and then we have captive audience. Not really any creatures right now for me to deal with. Hit them for 2. So this is going to be a hard matchup for us. That Elspeth, obviously we're not going to be playing anything next turn. The recursion's a problem. A life gain deck is actually pretty much the mortal enemy of this one, just because we're slow pinging. At least we have Carnival to deal with this. And again, that Banefire is an alternate win con for us. Ooh. Okay, so we will take 5. Okay, so we have a couple of options. That'll go away, and then they'll get this. I gotta think about things right now. Can't kill it there, so I think what we do here, we kill the bird, and then we get in for 2. This is not a good position for us to be in. We're gonna get things back, too. So I could also do Carnage, make them discard 2. That doesn't deal with my problem right now. I think this is more of a problem. I'm not realistically blocking. I mean, I guess I could. I don't want them to draw any more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you know what? I am. Because Dragon Skull Summit, next turn we will be able to get Captive Audience out. And damage doesn't matter if we're doing Captive Audience. So they don't have double white anymore, which is at least something. Oh, goodness. Okay. No blocks then? This is a problem. We might die. Before I can even do this. So 4, 8. I have to hope that they don't have... If they go to 4, I think I'm dead. I have to hope that they discard or give me zombies. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's fine then. I'm not dead now. Alright, I need a Blazing Volley now. A Blazing Volley with the Pestilent Spirit would mean a total comeback. Protection from black, right? So I have to not die. I have to do this, and then... For 8, that's really close. At this point... I'm just gonna try to get volley. At this point. I need volley, or I'm dead. Their life total doesn't matter to me. I need a volley or I'm dead. Okay. I don't know why they would be afraid of going to 4 when they're just about to gain all this life. I need it, volley. Alright. So, Pestilent Spirit. And then we can Banefire one of them for 1 and then hit him. What is the more of a problem? Probably the 13/13? I don't know. Yeah, probably. Okay. I'm trying to survive here. Yes. Okay, so go to 4 or discard your card. Your hand. Life total becomes 4. Oh, yeah, I can get anything. Okay. So, I'm hoping they don't play multiple. Okay, so what I can do here is I can go Bone Crusher to deal with this one that'll keep their life. Because this is at 6, right? This is not double. The only thing double is this one. So we gotta kill this so that that goes away. Okay. They're not in a position they can really attack. I wouldn't attack if I was in this. Okay. Okay, so I have to block here. And then take 5 and go to 1. Oh. Which is the order? That actually matters. Does Stormfist go first, or does Ill-Gotten Inheritance go first? Which one goes first? Oh, okay, then I have to do this. Okay. Do this. Force it. At that point, I may as well just do this. No. No, I don't. I do this. This is what I do. Because this has Menace. And I can pop this for 4, so... Okay. I think I win. And then pop this one for 4. Ah! Okay. We did it. Oh my goodness. I was like, well, if they go to 4, then I think I'm okay because, goodness. That was a lot of life gain to deal with all at once. I tried really, really hard for that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit more. Oh boy. That one was a tough game to, like, just get out all the math involved. I think if I do this, I win. I have to stabilize. Alright, as cool as not having a Pestilent Spirit deck, like showing it last time, we did need it. Like, I needed a blazing volley a long time ago for that one. That was so scary. There's a lot of removal and none creatures, and while that's fine most of the time, I do want to mulligan this. Okay. I'm gonna say... I'm actually gonna say the Blazing Volley can go. Unless we have the Pestilent Spirit, it's like not that good. So we're gonna focus on this. Alright. So it looks to me like it's gonna be a red deck. I'm just gonna see, but we'll put a stop here just to see what else they'll play. I'm debating between Carnage or just Shock. Carnival. I'm just gonna Shock because maybe I can save the Carnage. Like I might be able to. Probably. Thirststeel gets +1 and gains double strike until end of turn. Ew. Okay. So I'm going to have to do... I'm gonna have them do a bunch of stuff probably to my face, and then we'll go Shock Carnival to deal with it. It's really bad. Oh. Okay. That's actually not that bad then. I will take one, that's fine. I don't want to use my stuff if I can help it. Pestilent Spirit would be wonderful right now. This is sorcery speed. There's a Brash Taunter, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna have to do Shock, Carnival. The 2-for-1, unfortunately for me, but I'm not taking 5 for this type of deck. Ew. Okay, so I can go Shock and then kill their board. I mean, it doesn't stop the Chandra from upticking. I'll have to deal with that later. I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna do this. I know it's another 2-for-1. I really don't want to, but I just want to make sure that I don't have to deal with any of that. But now we're down on cards. We need a little bit more card draw. Capgade. Well, I'm glad I did that now. Yeah, it's a land. That's land breath. This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even hit it, really. So we're gonna have to wait. I will castle Lochwin on their end step so that I can draw, because at this point, we're gonna need to find something. Arrow? Sure. Still a problem, but... Ugh. Okay. Alright, this is issues. These are issues that I'm facing currently. I'm gonna have to do this, and then we're gonna have to take down this Chandra's Pyroling for 3. I don't like the double strike on this. I really don't want to deal with it. Alright, so they have a Shock on our Crusader. So that means that... I'm just probably gonna down tick at this point. Oh, just keep upticking. That's a problem. So they have lots of removal. I'm going to have to enter this tapped. and try to find something. My turn. We have stuff for 2, so that's okay. There's a Pestilent Spirit, which is nice. Alright, I need any type of damage spell, like a shock, just to deal with the Chandra. When they're removed, right? Okay. So here. I can do that at instant speed, so I'm gonna wait. That's what I figured. Do this, and we're gonna... I don't have Death Touch? Is it only... Oh, that might have been my mistake. Why am I thinking Death Touch will actually kill a Planeswalker? It only works with Vraska, so that's my bad. That's my concede, because oops. I'm thinking of like, yeah, Death Touch it kills Planeswalkers, right? That's how it should work. That's how it should work. I know for a fact that it doesn't work like that, and I still did it. I think I was in the think tank too hard. Sometimes when you're in the think tank, it's just like you think things. I knew that fact too. Like, I don't know. It should work on Planeswalkers. Wizards Death Touch should work on Planeswalkers. AMA. Alright. Well, that's my bad. That was a rough game anyway, even before, because of just the card draw. We had to do 2-for-1 twice, which is what you never want to do. That's a second Theater of Horrors, which is nice, but we need another land in order to, actually have it. Going. Okay. So here, I think at this point I want a Theater of Horrors. Just to get more card draw, and I don't want to put the Pestilent Spirit, there's no reason if they're not playing any creatures. So it looks like they're a thing. I haven't seen Sultai in a while. That's something I need to immediately deal with. So at that point, this is gonna be better because it does 2 damage to face, and I want the land underneath here. As weird as that is. Okay, so I can play Battlefield, pay 3, and get the Pestilent Spirit. Now that I know that they're more of a elemental deck, I can probably be a little safer on this. If not, it's fine. We're gonna go Pestilent Spirit. Thought Erasure, take a gander. I probably would take Carnage at this point, because it is discard if I was opponent, but that Blazing Volley is also pretty scary, especially if you're gonna do lunch stuff. It is the Carnival Carnage. That's what I would probably do if I was opponent. Thought Erasure is irritating, because now they know what's coming. They'll probably play around it. Okay, so Cry, unfortunately, does put it especially into... Ooh. Okay, so here's what the thing. I might just do ping their face just to get the land. Not too bad of a play. Give me the land. I want this land. Ender's tapped. Because we have the captive audience as our alternate win con now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 2 away. Ooh! I haven't seen this Vraska in forever. To destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment token. So, what I'm gonna do is not deal with that. this into the face to get the devil back to kill this, and then Blazing Volley to finish it off. Goodbye. Okay. So that's pretty good. I mean, they're down to 3 cards, we're down, but we do still have a Theater of Horrors going on. That was really nice. Crisis for 5. So they have cards now again. Once again. Alright, so I'm gonna go another Theater of Horrors. Just to see what I can get, and then we'll hold up the Bedevil. We even hold it up? Yeah, I'm gonna hold it up just in case there's a Planeswalker that they play, like another Vraska, because that's really hard to deal with for a deck. Alright, fine. Devil it is. They have another Planeswalker, but I gotta do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would love a land. Get the lands down there, aren't you? I mean, so here's the thing. I'm gonna do this. I would like the land to be tapped. Or actually, I can pay to have it untapped. Let's untap it. And then we're gonna shock this. Then we have a Bone Crusher as well. Just hit them in the face. Because that means it's out of the Theater of Horrors then. And that means that we'll have our captive audience next turn. I'm a little worried about... Okay, Uro. I'm a little worried what they're gonna do, but I think it's fine for now. They'll probably play the Uro again. The 9. To draw more cards. Makes sense. I'm just at least gonna have the captive audience. I'm a little worried that they're going to have the Vraska again, but there's not much I can do there. Okay, so I have options to go Pestilent Spirit to kill this, and Carnival Carnage. Which isn't bad, because then I can get the Chandra out, so that's 1, 2, 3... I'm 1 short. I'm 1 short from being able to do everything I want. Alright, we're gonna do the fun thing. Oh, they gain 3 life. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're doing the fun thing, because this is more fun. If you, please don't have a counterspell. Oh, the Sinister Sabotage. That was gonna be my more fun thing. I could have done. I guess I do get to keep the Pestilent Spirit, but it's bleh. Not as good. Not as good at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, huh? Okay, so if I get a land, I can go Pestilent Spirit, gross. Okay, I need a Blazing Volley now. Please. Hey, like that. That thing. Pestilent Spirit. And then one of these. Because why not? Bop, bop. And I got all these. And I wish I had direct damage to this, like, a little bit more instead of using the Blazing Volley, but I guess it's fine. Then I go Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, so sad. If I mean, we do have a second captive audience, but that would have been super fun. I went with the fun play. Because that's the idea on this channel is to go, we want to have fun. Alright, so they're getting Uro out. Uro is doing Uro things. I'm a little worried about a extinction event that's in the Sultai deck. A lot of control, and then, but the extinction event is very scary, because if they do 3, like, I lose everything. So what's under this one? Shock. This stuff. Okay, and I get all of this. Land first. I have 31 cards, I should be safe. I have so many, like, different zones. Alright, it's a land. Oops. Let's go shock. Alright. Okay. So, that's at least some. I think the captivated audience is probably the only captive audience is the only thing in this deck that's actually gonna, like, help me with this. There's another Uro. There's so many Uros. It's 5. How many? They get both of them? They're both in exile? Ugh. The land. Both Pestilent Spirits. So I have 2 more in the deck. The land. Prize. I don't like the Sinister Sabotage going in. That does not make me feel good. I guess it is so that they can have the Uros. You better hope I don't have a Pestilent Spirit in one of these 3 draws. Keep killing all the Uros. Alright, Pestilent Spirit in one of these. Come on, come on, come on. Darn. Alright, so we go Ill-Gotten Inheritance, land, and then we pass the turn, and what we can do is there is a Pyrohelix underneath here. So I can block. Do damage to their face. Oh, it's only on my turn? Wait. Oops. Oops. It's only on my turn. That's unfortunate. Alright, I drew so many cards. Oh my goodness. During your turn, opponent lost life, you can get them. I was gonna do 2 damage to it with the Pyrohelix. I guess I still would have blocked, right? But this is the worst thing I'm ever doing, but I have to kill it. Ugh. I'm 3 for 1-ing. This is horrible. Don't do this. Don't do this at home, friends. Ew. I feel gross doing this. Please die. Alright. That felt real bad. That felt really, really bad. Well, I had 1 extra point of damage, but yeah, I was like a little afraid of a counter. But I mean, that's the only thing I could do, right? That's it. This is a tough game. Ugh. Massive crisis. Can we just... Alright, I'm just gonna ping you to the face. Haha! Take that! Alright, I ping so I can use all of these cards. So many. Alright, we're gonna do this. I really need a Pestilent Spirit. I'm like looking for it. That's not it. I'm gonna mill myself out here. Like that's the issue here. I'm a little worried that I am totally milling myself out. I have 8. I can take 8. If they have a pump, I'm dead. But there's nothing much I can do here. Do you want to hit the Chandra? You want to? Yeah, you should hit my leg. This one can't block anyway, so it's not like I can do much. Trying. Oh, I died to the Crusader, that's right. Well, you know, I can pop the Ill-Gotten, actually. But I don't die. I'm just not good. Okay, Ill-Gotten actually saves me. I go to 1. I'm just gonna let it happen then. I go to 1. I'm trying to survive here. Pestilent Spirit. Ugh. I think I'm dead. I needed a Pestilent Spirit, I think. There's a lot of math going on in my head right now. This takes 6? I have exactly enough. Alright, I'm gonna hope if this goes through, I have a potential shot. But I think they're gonna have counter spells. If they counter this, that's 2 countered captive audiences. It makes me sad. Okay. Doing a lot of math. So, if their life total has to go to 4, and they're not going to choose that one. I don't think they're going to discard, they're going to give me zombies. I needed another turn with that. I had 1 more turn. I think I could have lived. Game. Alright. 1 more turn. I just couldn't find the Pestilent Spirit to kill this. I could have popped this to get 4, but it wasn't going to be enough. Even if I had not taken these 2, I wouldn't have drawn all the extra cards too, as the other options. But that's okay. That's gonna be it for this episode, and I hope you liked it. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to catch me on twitch.tv/LadyLavinias. You can see all these decks live. and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!